How you doing, everybody? My name is Elisha Hall, and I want to welcome you. This actually reminds me of the story of Corporal Desmond Doss. Now, you might remember his name from a movie that was done recently called Hacksaw Ridge, and he served in the U.S. Army in World War II. And if war in and of itself wasn't stressful enough, he actually made a pledge that he was there to save lives instead of taking lives. And so he would go onto the battlefield without a weapon. So think about that. Even more stress in a stressful situation. See, studies have actually found that when we shift the narrative that we tell ourselves about a stressful situation from something harmful to something meaningful, it actually shifts the impact that it has on our body. And it makes it go from toxic tension to cardiovascular resilience. And so that negative stress of dread becomes positive stress of courage.
Elisha Hall was referred by a mentor I have enormous respect for, and absolutely the best decision I ever made was bringing him aboard. He made me look like a genius. Elisha doubled the performance of our sales force and increased the morale of employees nationwide, which increased employee retention and customer satisfaction.
We're in Southern California and we own 3 clothing stores.
So we contacted Elisha Hall because a friend of ours in entertainment recommended him.
Our sales grew by 50% in 45 days and doubled it in 6 months.
I want to share a few words of appreciation for Elisha Hall. As a single mom, the most important thing to me is my daughter. I learned to love myself more, grow my business faster, and my daughter is benefiting from it all.
When you think about LIT, when you think about leadership, innovation, and transformation, I personally believe transformation is the most powerful out of all of those. Because there is nothing more powerful than a transformed mind. Oliver Wendell Holmes said that once the mind is expanded by a new idea or concept, it'll never be satisfied to going back to the way it was. When we were talking about the uniqueness of each and every one of you here, the mind, I mean, we already know the statistics of only using, 7% of our brains, if that. The mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not. I would say to my mom, hey, you know, where's the salt? I'm looking for the salt in the pantry. I can't find it. Where's the salt? And I know I put it on the counter. She's like, it's right there. It's in the pantry on the second shelf. Well, I'm standing right here and I don't see it. It's not there. I know it. How are you going to tell me it's there? It's not there. I'm looking in the pantry right here and it's not there. Mom, the salt's not there. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just not there. And then they come over, they reach over your shoulder and it's right there, you know? My mom used to always say, if it was a snake, it was bitches. In psychology, it's called a scotoma. It's basically a blind spot. And the beautiful thing about understanding the mind is we can affect change in our lives by focusing on something that's positive and focusing on the negative.
I have this conversation a lot when I'm speaking with CEOs about their organizations and business owners about the importance of painting a vision, paint a picture for what your company is going to look like, where it's going, what it's going to feel like, how it's going to affect the employees and the customers once you hit those numbers. That is what our people are looking for. And once you're able to do that, then the profits will take care of themselves. So the other part about being able to see and understand what your value is, there was a quote that I love by Eleanor Roosevelt: no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. See, a lot of us have been in situations where we've been beat up, we've been stepped on, we've been through really difficult times, some worse than others. Your value did not decrease because someone else told you you were worth less. So now it's a matter of if you're going to leave here today and go back into your organization, regardless of what they say about you, regardless of what they say to you, you're going to walk into the room knowing your worth.
I thank God for Elisha Hall.
Seriously, best coach ever.